Hi foodies, Jenny here. Let's make some Chinese style roast duck with bao buns. This is a great holiday idea. Let's get roasting.
Here foodies is the powder mix for that lovely duck. Is ginger powder, chicken or poultry seasoning, white pepper, and that's some lemon pepper. And of course we all know that Chinese seasoning salt from that beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. I'm also going to be adding some of that in there. And about a good tablespoonful. That looks marvelous. And we're just going to give that a good mix. So now we have the garlic. Here I had a dehydrated garlic from my trip to the garlic festival. Some fresh music I am using. And this is our ginger, some organic ginger. Set that on the side. Oh, and I forgot my 5-spice powder. Let's add some of that also into the powder ingredients. So now for the liquid ingredients in here and my bowl. Here I have some black bean sauce. So if you have hoisin sauce, that would be a great idea too. I'm going to add in some rice vinegar, some sweet soy sauce to this. There you go. That's about enough. Honey, you could go ahead and just add a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit, not too much. That's it. And I'm going to give this a good mix. That's all. So now let's get that duck and infuse all these lovely flavors into that duck. So this is my duck. I give it a good wash and I have to pat it dry. So what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is add our powder seasoning. Now being an islander, you know we like to raise the skin up and let that seasoning go under the skin. But usually it is done, the recipes show they did not open the skin. But I am opening the skin, so let me put all the seasoning that I have here under the skin. So now that we all done there, we're going to take the season now and let's do the inside. All the way up to the neck, we're going to put this seasoning powder and rub it into the bone. Let me finish up. So this is all that liquid now. We're going to take this and we're going to do the same thing and massage the inner part of the duck all the way up again to the neck. Give it a good massage. Let me finish up. Wow foodies, this thing smells so divine. So here I have my scallions. So we're going to stick that inside, and I have my ginger. We're going to spread it all around, and I'm going to take 3 star anise, 1, 2, 3, 4 star anise, and that fresh garlic and that dehydrated garlic that we got in that festival. So I'm going to stick this all the way inside, and I think I want to put some of the garlic also, let it infuse in the legs. So let me finish up. So now foodies, if you have one of these metal skewers, what you're going to do, we are going to seal this duck. So be careful because this is very sharp. So we're going to do it in a rolling. So there you go foodies. This looks fine. So I'm going to just let this sit here for half an hour. Okay, so in a big pot of water for the broth, I'm going to put a piece of that scallion, star anise, ginger. We're going to add some light soy sauce, sweet soy sauce, fish sauce. In goes my honey. You could use brown sugar. And just give this a good mix, and I want this to boil for a good 10 minutes. Foodies, that water is really boiling beautiful. You need some help. I use a hanger, a clothes hanger, and I put it underneath the duck wing. And now you're just going to take this hot water and you're going to pour it back and front of the duck for like 10 minutes. So now I'm going to do the other side. Give it a nice little turn slowly. And we actually just bathing the duck with this. So be very careful. It's a bit dangerous. You need some help to do this. So let me finish up. So there you go foodies. I improvised my little way. I hang it here on my cabinet. So I'm going to just let this hang and drip off for a good like 2 hours, and then I'm going to put it into the refrigerator. So all these little feathers, now that the heat is there, this was all into the skin. Now you could pull all those little feathers that you finally see showing up here and let this drain off. There you go, foodies. Put your duck in a laying position so when it starts cooking, all the fat will start running out. And in my roasting pan, I want to add some water. So when the fat start coming out, it wouldn't burn in your pan and smell your oven up. It will be mixed with water. So into the oven now, convect bake for at 300. I think this is a very big duck. I'm looking at 2.5 hours. So let's get roasting now. Okay, foodies. So bao buns pairs well with that lovely roast duck. So in here, I have sugar. I have my powdered milk, my baking powder, salt, and this is my yeast. And I'm going to be mixing all these ingredients together. I'm going to make some lovely bao buns for you to enjoy that lovely roast duck. So simple and easy, do it. Just bring this together. I have here some warm milk and I'm going to be adding a little bit of oil to the flour. There you go. A little bit of oil goes in there. That looks good. And now let's bring this dough together with the warm milk. Here is that dough. So now let's just put this together in our bowl and let it rest there to make our lovely bao buns. So now this is our dough. So we're going to open up this dough now and we're going to make that lovely bao buns. So we just open it just like so and just roll it out. Let me roll it out. It's a good size. So what we want to do, we're going to take our cup and or if you have a cookie cutter, and I'm just going to cut the sizes of the bao buns that I'm making. So let me show you what it looks like. So now we make all our dough out. So just going to rub a little bit of butter or oil. We're going to leave it just like so on each of them. And then we're going to just flip it over and just smooth it. Just press your hands down. If you have a rolling pin and you just want to roll it over it, you could do that. But just a little press, a gentle press, flip it over just like so, and a little press. Now let's just leave this now to rest for 30 minutes. Here's the bao bun. So now we're just going to place them into our steaming basket just like so. Leave them in the paper and just leave a space in between them. And now we're going to get all these steaming. There you go, lovely buns. So we're going to leave them for like 10 to 15 minutes in that steamer. Foodies, our lovely duck. Look at that, beautiful. Look at the color, lovely color here for that duck that we did. And here to enjoy my duck, I have my bao buns. Simple and easy to do. So let's carve into that duck now. Let's take a look. Long awaited. So the best way to cut your duck for your bao buns, because you want just meat in there, we're going to cut here just like so, because you want the chest area, and give it a nice cut down. And now we're going to slice. So you're going to slice down into your duck just like so. You see that? Look at that beauty. Beautiful. So now let's just assemble now one of our bao buns. You take it off and now you're just going to open it there. This is how I enjoy mine. A little bit of that sauce. You can make however you want yours. In goes that cucumber in there, and I'm going to place my bun. In my bun, I'm going to add my piece of, there you go, my duck, and there you go. What more can you ask for? Look at that. Let me try this. Wow. You don't need to go down Canal Street or Chinatown. Make your own lovely, soft, tender bao bun. Or that flavors traveling in your mouth from that duck. Divine. Give it a try, my dear foodies. Simple and easy, do it. Here you go, lovely duck, roast duck, Chinese style roast duck here from Jenny's Walk.